Good afternoon. This is the market update for buy sell short for Thursday, March 14th. Another new record high on the Dow. The March just continues higher today. We had better than expected jobless claims numbers, although really, as long as we don't have any bad news, they continue to run this market higher. Options expiration tomorrow. Could go either way. We could see the market continue to the upside, or we could see a retrace. Now, we do have a couple of the banks down in after hours, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. The Fed came out and said that they had to resubmit their capital plans, but the stocks are down in the news. But the Fed said that it was okay for them to continue buybacks and increase dividends. So, really, not that much of a deal, in my opinion. And if they do not knock the market back tomorrow on it, it'll probably pick up again. Now, with that in mind, if we look, actually, we'll just finish off here. Dow 15-minute chart, we've got these two lines here. This is the trend that we've been in since that big pop-up a couple of weeks ago. And as you can see, we're just slowly moving ever higher. No big sell-offs. Slow, steady, 20, 30, 40, 70-point up moves. This line here, it's the uptrend line from the last sell-off we had back in February. And as you can see, that's riding around the 14,400 level. Looking at the Dow daily chart, I mean, we're in nosebleed territory. We are up 10 days in a row. Now, happened, I believe, 25 times. There's an article out there. We are approaching some of the longest Dow win streaks that have happened. 11 was the next longest win streak, or was it 13? I believe maybe it was 13. Last time that happened was 1987. And then before that, the all-time record is 14 days in a row from 1897. So we are in record all-time high territory on the Dow, and we've got a record win streak going into options expiration Friday. Oil prices, after that little retrace yesterday, back on the upward move. We saw a positive MACD cross on oil today. Stochastics through 50. RSI about to break 50. So for now, this uptrend in oil can be viewed as a positive for the Dow stocks, and that's why we're seeing the buying come in. Now, there also is a lot of options manipulation that's likely occurring right now, and we're going to see a lot of that tomorrow. So tomorrow, we could see a red day, we could see a flat day, or we could see more of the same. I know that's, absolutely not going to be wrong on that call, but that's just the way it is right now. We saw a little bit of a pickup in the microcap stocks today after kind of deadness yesterday. Russell continues to bust out to new highs and actually looks like it really wants to go on a little run here. And we're still waiting for the microcap stocks to really grab interest. There are small caps running, there are microcaps running, but when we truly get a mania going, you'll see them all going big, big, big. So we still have that to look forward to, as we talked about in the last video. But anyway, let's jump into some stock plays. DYNT, new trading alert today. As you may have noticed, over the last couple of days, a lot of the low float stocks have been going on monster runs, especially ones that have done a reverse split. SCON, this was one of the most frustrating plays we've played in quite a while, did the reverse split, and the stock went boom, ended up busting out. If you look at a pre-split adjusted basis, it hit the equivalent of 34 cents today. So if you were patient on this play over the last month, you finally got out with a very nice gain. But, you know, as I mentioned to a lot of guys in the chat room, what we probably needed was the reverse split in order for this stock to actually move. But reverse splits plays have been doing very well. Post-reverse split plays over the last few days. OPXA was another one. Big one that moved today was ABIO up big. And that brings us back to our DYNT. Now, this stock exploded back in December when the company did its reverse split, a 1-for-5 reverse split. Right now, there's about 1.6 or so million shares outstanding. What makes this stock a lot different than these other ones is these guys are profitable. They make money. They have a new product that is responsible for the big uptick in their revenues, and they also chopped their SG&A expenses big time by $250,000. A couple of things you really like to see in stocks that are about to go on big moves. Now, this stock has a market cap of $5 million. Peers trade at their revenues. This stock could be at $5 and still be considered cheap. Nice full retrace of that run we saw back in December. Small cap or reverse split, post reverse split plays are in vogue. 50-day moving average is calling. The last time this stock went on a big run, it went for quite a while, and we've got some serious upside. This one is profitable. Positive MACD cross today. Stochastics looking good. RSI breaking up through 50. Big volume, but not big volume. We should see continuation on this one over the next couple of days, and this one could go up 50% and still be considered a cheap stock with stops at 240. Looking very nice for us going into tomorrow. Now, our Samsung plays, great winners for us over the last couple of days. ANAD ended up running about 50 cents from the trade alert. Yesterday, they announced after hours that they were selling shares at $2 a share. Actually, they got a pretty good price, all things considering. Don't like to see financing, but I sent that email out yesterday afternoon to remind you guys how we play event plays. Event play was today. As I mentioned in the chat room yesterday, they kind of leaked what the new Samsung looks like. Not that earth-shattering if you ask me. And event plays, you tend to book most of your gains the day before or the morning of. And that's why we booked a lot of gains in some of these plays. They're coming back down now. But one I do want to mention is OTIV. Big run in this one for us over the last couple of days. Ran into resistance at the 50-day and 200-day moving average. Not a surprise given the 25% move that we have seen here. A retrace and consolidation around the 110, 116 area will set this one up for a move into its Markman patent hearing on May 9th. So definitely one we are going to continue to look to swing, trade, etc., over the next couple of weeks. And there's a lot of really positive things coming, but we're just looking at the near term on this stock for now. But nice wins in these stocks for us over the last couple of days. One that didn't really move for us, we probably just jumped on the bandwagon on this one a little too late, was MVIS. Got a little bit of a spike on it yesterday, held up today, but with the other Samsung plays selling off, it dipped back. So, it was worth a try. Didn't work out. Let's move on. The other plays worked fantastic for us. WaveX, ANAD. So, they're not always going to all work. Event play over. Exit to positions. WYY. Last week, or really over the last few days, I've been saying how this stock was ready for a big bounce. We got that golden cross. We started adding to our positions here at the under 54 cent area, and the stock has slowly moved ever higher. Earnings are next week. We've got a golden cross on the chart. We go back to the larger time frame. Each time we've had a stochastics under 20, as I pointed out before, the stock has gained about 50%. The next big breakout level is going to be that 70, 73 cent area, and we could be in store for some very nice upside on this one into next week, especially when they report their EPS on, I believe it's the 21st. So looking very good on this play going into next week. DVOX, trading alert today. Similar situation as WYY. We had that big breakout. We've been consolidating here over the last couple of weeks. We've got a nice little flag. Got that flag breakout at 55 cents. 59 sets it free. Then we've got 67 and 80 cent targets. Small cap that are profitable are doing very well in this market. And that is, an area that we've done very well in over the last couple of months. And as long as that works, we're going to continue to do them. And this one, nice little breakout. Strong support at 50 cents. 53, 54 cents and under, I would be looking to accumulate a position on this one. So looking very nice. Small caps starting to wake up, and we've got some very nicely set up ones going into tomorrow. So going into tomorrow, I really like the setup on DYNT, especially with these low float stocks going bananas. This stock is both a low float and they make money. They're growing their revenues, and the chart looks great. They'll probably chase this one big time if we get some sort of positive news or a breakthrough $3. So let's see if we get that break through $3 tomorrow, and we could quickly see, a 33% plus upside move on this one. So that's it for the video tonight. If you've got any questions, shoot me an email, feedback@bysellshort.com. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow, and have a great night.